How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn, and we're back in American Truck Simulator once again. We're just outside of Poncha Springs, Colorado, and we're at a new Kiewit site that's coming soon to the ATS Expansion public release. We checked out a couple in the last video, and we're kind of on a roll with that, so wanted to show you guys this one. The sun is just coming up, so it's just now approaching 5 in the morning, so we better get rolling out of here. I'm going to show you real quick where this location is. If you can see right there, this Poncha Springs, there's a K&D cattle going up to it as well. So it's kind of at this almost middle point here on the 50 between Montrose and Poncha Springs. And Poncha Springs is just out of Pueblo. That's actually where we're going to be dropping off today. This is where this is going to be. And as I mentioned, I'm running a beta version of ATS Expansion, so it's not yet released. But when it does drop, that's where it'll be. And I'll show you around on the outside a little bit so you can also see that. You basically will come up this big mountain that we're on, and where we're sitting right here is where the trigger's going to be. This area should be there. Of course, there's not a Kiewit site or a trigger there, so you can actually go to this spot in your game right now and actually see all of this as well as that hidden road. The only difference is with the version of ATS Expansion I have, there's pretty much a site down at the bottom of that road, which is the Kiewit site that Driver 47 put together. So that's how you would get here. And that is a real road, I believe, that you can drive down. It's a hidden road. So, yeah, that is basically where the location is. So I think what we'll do is we will go ahead and get our engine started here right now. All right, and we will go ahead and see what they got for us before we hop in the cab. I think probably we're going to be going to... Oh, job expired. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go to Durango instead. Yeah. We'll take a load of pipes over there. 26,000 pounds. Oh, do we have a... Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself here. We already have the job. We just need to actually drive down there to it. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm getting my... getting stuff mixed up here. All right, so this is pretty much the truck we're going to be driving. It's a W900L from Blades, and this is technically a beta truck. It's not really released in its full version, but Blades, I believe, was reacquired, so there's not really a way to download these mods or purchase them. I believe unless you already own them. So, wish that I could share this download with y'all, but I can at least show you the truck since it is functioning and we are here in it. And it's a decent truck. It's got a, decent interior from what it looks like, good detail all around, and, trying to get my thing to work with me here. You have the sleeper back there and several configurations that you can utilize here. So yeah, it's not terrible. It's definitely very, very beta though. You can kind of tell with some of the textures. So who knows? I wish I could give more detail as far as a release, but yeah, it's still a fun truck to drive anyway. I love the Kenworths. All right, let's get our lights on like that. Sun is coming up, so we got to make sure we can beat that. Let's get our brake out. And let's make our way down. I believe that's a DD15 that you're hearing under the hood there. Not super, super powerful. And then behind us, we've got just a regular dope curve flatbed. And let me think here. Where does this flatbed originate from? I will find it and put it in the description. It eludes me at the moment where this trailer came from. I don't think... It could be drone modding, possibly. That's kind of the problem with having so many trailers and different profiles too. It gets convoluted. So I apologize if I'm not giving proper credit to this mod, but it will be in the description. I can promise you that it will be there. We need to actually adjust our mirrors. We don't have the best visibility. This is definitely a cool site. So all of that right there is what Driver 47 has done, putting that nice prefab in there for us. Can't believe I forgot that we had already assigned ourselves the job. All right, here we are. Can we make it? Oh, okay. I think we made it. Didn't kill ourselves in the process. That's good. That was tight. All right, we'll adjust our mirrors here in a second when we go to back up here. Ooh, check that out. Kiewit trucks. That's a nice detail. I'm glad we didn't bring a... Oh, no, there's tractors here. Jeez, I was about to say I'm glad we didn't bring a long trailer and tractor, but even this one's still going to be tight. I think it's just a 6x4 chassis, though, so it's nothing too intense. Okay, about that. It is a little tight through here, though. Let's see how best we can set ourselves up for success. I don't want it to be a blind back here, so try to get as straight as I can with this. And give myself some sight if possible. Okay, give me a second here to adjust my mirrors, and then we will go ahead and get started here since they are waiting for us. Okay, we're back here, we're ready to get started. Let's roll this window down. The windows are tinted a little bit, which is kind of cool, actually. I don't mind it. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oop, wrong direction there, bud. It's gonna be tricky. I don't want to hit any equipment here. Okay. Not really lined up for this as of yet. I think this is what I needed to do right here. That move right there. Oh, jeez. That the what do you call it? Not trigger, but the spot there is floating. I'm seeing that right. Interesting. Let's see if they take this. We're not super straight on it, but there we go. Okay. Well, we're gonna take it. It's one of the worst backing up attempts that I've done, but it's all good. That's a tricky one because it's like it's floating, and so it was throwing me off because I'm trying to see it on the ground and everything. Oh well, this is what it is. Look at those Kiewit trucks, man. That's cool. And some Volvo equipment hanging around. We're gonna need a little bit of a pickup on these turns because we are going back up. So I'm trying to get us at least in a medium gear so that we have some decent speed here. But it's nothing too insane. We're used to a lot worse in driving through, Mexico, through the Reforma area. So we've definitely been through worse. There's a really cool highlight which we're going to come up to right here. Somewhere. and right at this spot, once we get there, is probably where I'm gonna want to do a quick screenshot. So let's make sure we get there safe and don't drop any of our pipes. Okay, I feel a little more comfortable with this barrier here, as long as it does its job. There it is right there. How cool is that, huh? We'll probably take a second right here to get our screenshot as we're going through. Look at this, man. Is this cool or what? That view is absolutely gorgeous. As it is always in Colorado, but I mean, this is this is just picturesque right here. If I was driving this in real life and I was, you know, I wanted to get some nice footage of my my rig out here, I would bring a drone along with me and just kind of fly it up, maybe way out here, and just really get some nice pictures, nice video footage too. Because then you'd be able to come up like way above the truck and just like get the whole vantage point. Like that. Or like way up here in the trees. As long as you don't crash your drone in the trees, you're good. Okay, alright, enough horsing around. Sorry about that. I wanted to just really, you know, savor the scenery while we're here. Okay, we're starting low high because we're on an incline here and we don't want to... We're already starting to roll back here, so... Get some traction going, and now we're golden. It's really cool because we come up here at this this rest stop. This is our point of exit coming up that hidden road. So you may want to go and see if you can actually find this in the base game, because you can drive it now if you'd like. You don't have to wait for the ATS Expansion update to happen. Right, we're clear to proceed. Now we can really gun it. I suppose we do have a good amount of horsepower, because I was planning on hauling something a little heavier, but it just kind of worked out this way that we grabbed the old Dopeker flatbed and just kind of went with what we had. So I definitely don't mind this truck. I mean, it's got a nice enough interior, you know, for it being a beta version. I'm not exactly sure on the exact beta, as far as the you know, exact version, but it's, you know, work in progress, as they say, but it's getting there, I think. Off to a good start with the different gauge options that we have, and the customization is there, you know, it's getting there. I guess the main issue I do have with most of Blades stuff is like, oh, and you can see there's also a little bit of a gap right there in the, on the, either the trim or the dash panel, something. The texture quality in Blades mods is usually a little lackluster, for me, because I'm used to, you know, there's definitely more detailed stuff out there, you know, obviously, but, you know, if you're thinking of like FLX or even a few of John Ruda's mods, look pretty good. Dom's is another one, 379. They've got the texture like down pat. It's just, you can't help but marvel at the detail and just the level of the just texture quality is unmatched, I think. Kind of have to duck our head here just to be able to see the light. But other than that, I would say it's off to a good start. It's definitely drivable, and you know, if you can kind of live with the issues, it's okay. Just kind of felt like driving it today, you know. It's really all it boiled down to. I do want to check out. So Certified Customs has one, I believe. I think it's a W900L. I know that Chad Barksdale did a video covering it, I believe. He definitely covered his Freightliner FLC. But yeah, I really want to check out. There we go. Their W9. And of course, speaking of W9s, who knows if we're ever going to see Z-Mod's W9 that apparently has been removed from the store. I won't go off on a tangent about that because I've done so already in the past. Yeah, you know, he had it up there as an option for pre-order, and now it's been removed. And there hasn't really been an explanation as to like the, you know, an ETA on the public release, or if it's even still being developed. Like, at least as far as I know. And I am not one of the customers that pre-ordered. I've just kind of heard this from others. So, a little suspicious. Not really good practice, in my opinion. If it was me, I would not handle things like that, but to each their own, you know? So who knows? Maybe we'll one day be pleasantly surprised and get a W900 from Z-Mods. W9 Highway Killer from John Root is also another good one. They've got that one down polished really, really, really well. One of my favorites to drive. A few stutters here. I'm trying to work through these. Game's definitely running better. So I know in the last video we encountered several, you know, big freezes or game stutters trying to load stuff in. Also like FPS drops. So I tried a few things. I'm not really like able to narrow down what the exact cause was, but for sure switching trucks has helped. There seemed to be some issues with the other truck that it was causing, you know, those stutters and that dip in FPS really badly. But also, because every time I'm about to record, I always restart the PC. That way it frees up anything that's running in the background and causing the system to get bogged down by background processes and stuff. But occasionally stuff slips through, so it's not a bad idea to, you know, right before you hit record or even just hop in the game, really, to just make sure you don't have stuff running in the background that you're not going to need. Because that's the thing with, you know, if you have stuff that's running in the background, but you're going to hop into the game, you don't need it. So, you know, if you are going to need it after you're done, look at that river, that's nice. If you are going to need it after you're done playing the game, then you can always just restart it or reopen it. You don't have to have it on all the time, especially when you're running the game, because you don't, you know, you're not going to do two things at once. And, you know, as if you needed another reason, it's also going to bog down your game. So you're not even going to be able to really enjoy the game as much with that happening. So all the more reason to do that. Make sure you're not running stuff in the background that's, or maybe not you, but make sure your PC isn't running stuff or loading stuff in the background that doesn't need to be there. So that's also seemed to help. I kind of vetted through my PC here before recording right now to make sure that there wasn't anything really bogging it down. that could be like internet browser windows and tabs, or just other, like if you have other applications on your machine that really, you know, you don't really need on. That Jake is nice. I guess we really didn't need to slow down that much. The light was green. So, get the Jake off for now. Yeah, just some food for thought with that, because it's a very common thing for the game to be running under par, you know. Oh, look at that, Kenworth dealer right there. That's probably the fast travel location to Pueblo. Well, actually, are we in Pueblo city limits? I don't know if we are at the moment. Not turning right yet. Turning right up there to the 25 south. Oh, there's the stutters. That is kind of typical, though. Getting onto the highway, like loading in the highway stuff, seems to cause some stutters sometimes, but yeah. Okay, I need to stop talking about that. I'm droning on too long about the stutters. Hope everybody's Friday's going well. You made it to the last day of the week, midweek, so congrats for that. And new stuff coming with ATS, which is awesome. The new state, Louisiana, has been announced. So if you haven't seen the trailer from SCS, check it out. Especially if you're a Louisiana native. Either you lived there before or you currently live there. That's exciting. The trailer that was just recently released, I think it was actually yesterday, my yesterday. For you, it'll actually be Wednesday because you're watching this on Friday, so it would be Wednesday for you by the time you're watching this. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's when it was released. Definitely go and check it. We will definitely be obtaining Missouri and Iowa are the next ones to come, so we'll definitely be getting those when they drop. Oops, hit the brakes too hard there. So I wonder if we're gonna get Missouri first or Iowa first. That is the next big question. Which one's gonna drop first? Probably most everybody has already explored all of Arkansas by now. I was like looking over the interstate as we're driving over it for some reason. Our drop off is on the right. Oh, jeez, we're stutters. So that'll be cool to see. Which is the next state to drop. But guys, definitely let me know how you're enjoying ATS Expansion. We've been highlighting a lot of the work that's been done for that, and there's just so much work that I can't even comment on that, you know, gets put into this mod. So definitely want to pimp out and shout out the team members and all the guys that make it possible. You guys are awesome. Driver 47 and Sinup Toro, Mark Mitchell Brown, Pups for the cargo add-on, making it possible for us to take these loads. We're backing up over in there inside the fence. Who else am I missing? Of course, Recon. Can't forget the man behind it all for making it possible. And also just even, you know, SCS for making it possible to mod this game and giving us all the assets to work with. It's fantastic stuff, man. Really, really good stuff. Hope I'm not missing anybody. so I apologize. All right, that can be a blind back, so we can probably do this better than the pickup. We'll see. That made me a little nervous, those logs right there. I don't think I cut it tight enough. We're gonna have to pull up right here. Which is okay, as long as we get it right, and eventually. Got quad axles on this trailer too, so it doesn't... Uh-oh. What happened? We hit something? Hope not. Oh, shoot, we're hitting the fence. Whoops. What a dummy. Come on. Oh, what in the heck? How can we not break free from this? Okay. Seriously, it's pulling us back. We're not even moving. Okay. Okay, this game does weird stuff like this sometimes. Look at... Okay, guys, my apologies there. I had to cut here because we were hooked onto the fence and it was doing weird glitchy stuff. Like, it wasn't letting me move in or out when we were caught there. I hope it didn't do any damage to the cargo because it's been known to do that. Just weird glitchy stuff that this game does. So let's try this again. I'm going to try to go a little slower this time because I am just you know, awful at this. So we'll see what happens. By the way, this is the Benson flatbed from Brian Modmaker. I am so sorry for getting that wrong. It is not the dope cur, like I incorrectly mentioned it was. So, just wanted to get that straightened out. So that everybody knows. So I will have a link to that. The truck, unfortunately, you can't get, but the Benson flatbed, you definitely can. Jeez, this thing just... These triaxles just don't want to go. Yep, you hit those logs back there. Gosh darn it. Man, I need some practice with this stuff. I should have pulled up sooner to begin with, but... Yeah, okay, here's what's gonna happen. We need to be closer to this green fence. It's just gonna be making me worry about this. We need to be closer to that fence if we're gonna do this right. As long as we don't touch the building with our truck. Okay, even then I waited too long. Pull up again, let's do this again. Oh, wrong direction, come on, get it right. How close are we to this building? That worries me too. Okay, maybe. Gotta go way sharp here, or else we're gonna... Oh, are we gonna hit that fence? I don't want to hit that fence. Okay, let's... Okay, maybe let's clear this. Nope. Oh my goodness, I'm just butchering this so badly right now. Okay, we will get this right. Maybe. Just focus on getting the trailer in first. How about that? This is tighter than you think. Really tight. Okay, now we're in the ballpark. Okay, so here's where I needed to... Oops, I don't know how we missed that. I need to then bring this around like this, and now we can focus on this side. In fact, pull up some more. Because we have triaxles here, and they don't like to turn. Okay. In the ballpark. Ugh, I may have overdone it again. Or we might be close. It might just be the mirror playing tricks on me. Let's see. Okay. I almost don't want to look at ourselves. Let's see. Not bad. We're gonna take it. Oh, good lord. Okay. We got a satisfactory. Did we take damage? Yeah, we did. Man. And that, man, it eats at your XP too. Holy crap. 4.6? Oh, dude, that's not cool. Hey, man, we get these every now and then, right? These, like, feels like impossible drops. At least it's impossible for me, because I back up using the interior view, so it just makes it a little bit more of a challenge, but it can be frustrating, and it sometimes it is, especially with that weird fence glitch thing. But that wasn't even most of the problem. It's just my my own inability. Anyways, okay, let me make sure I get this straight, because I was completely wrong at the beginning. So, this is W900L from Blades. Behind us is the Benson flatbed. You can get that from Brian Modmaker, and it also has the option to have the side kit put up there as well. I think it's they call it the curtain side. So it's definitely a cool trailer, and it works perfectly with ATS Expansion. So definitely go check it out. And as you saw, we also demonstrated what the new Kiewit site at Poncha Springs looks like. So definitely look forward to that. That's coming soon to an ATS expansion near you. I don't believe we have a release date set just yet, because there's still a lot of beta testing going on, new sites being put in before it updates to version 13.5. I think that's where we're going to be. But definitely you can look forward to that. Check out atsexpansion.com. Make sure to stay up to date on the Trucky page. And definitely let me know what you guys think about it. If you have any questions about it, definitely let me know as well. Drop a comment. If you found this video entertaining, please consider subscribing, dropping a like, and of course hitting the bell. That way you know when I upload a new video. Might be new ATS expansion content to look forward to. Who knows? So anyways, guys, have a good rest of your Friday. Everybody be safe and have a great one. We'll see you next time.